Nostalgic. Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Nostalgic and welcome to The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. This is going to be the final chapter of this play session. We are now about to head to Ganon's Tower, and it's been a bit of a somewhat long journey on this channel. Matter of fact, I think I literally initially started this playthrough over 2 years ago, and now we're finally going to finish it, and I'm happy to do so. And like I said, recently, especially with just my new ability to capture some good quality footage and things like that, I'm kind of inclined to do more of these let's play kind of content, including finishing my Super Mario RPG playthrough. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what happens here. Drew, we are going to break the barrier of Ganon's Tower with our power. It feels very similar to what you see happen in Ocarina of Time, where the sages form together to make a bridge to Ganon's Tower. And now we are here, the final dungeon of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Ganon with the Triforce. No. This feels like a hack. Just, oh, if I can get him. Ow. I think that's a switch under that skull. At least I would suspect. If I could get to it. Maybe one of these blocks. There we go. What the? Oh, come on. Okay, apparently you have to be just in place. Oh, come on. It's a little bit trickier to get in the path of being able to shoot with all these obstacles around here. It's locked! Well, I guess we're going back to the beginning and then we'll have to walk that way again. Well, that's a bit of a pain. I pulled the lever, and it's the wrong lever! Do any of these push? Well, I might as well. Apparently, the wall masters respawn. Does anything happen eventually? Maybe a... yes, treasure chest. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be much point to this room right now, but it looks like there's a warping point where it might end up coming back to here later. Yes, we are going to have to light these. Ow, I don't like that. You found the compass. Where does this take me? How do I get over there? Aha! I think we're going to have another room with that. Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. I think I want to go in that room over there. I'm hoping that we find something significant in here. It's like I said, it feels that particular mechanic, just being able to turn those things into fairies, it feels legit busted. I'm just double checking. Ah, boss time. I believe this is actually the first boss in the game, if I remember correctly. We're gonna go try going straight because I guess Triforce symbols to me seem to symbolize something of importance, and yes! You got the big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. Where is this gonna take me? I think we are well stocked up on fairies. Ooh, a treasure chest. You found the red mail. This provides even better protection than the blue mail. Let's see, but where to next? We're gonna go up. Been this way. What I'm going to guessing at, I could go ahead and head upstairs right now, but I kind of want to explore a little bit more. I'm thinking that the dungeon map is somewhere on this second half over here. Well, I think I'm gonna have to oh. Okay. Now then. I will try not to fall again. Ooh. I bet this is the map. Yes. I'm curious. Did that do anything? Looks like a few more rooms I could explore. I'm just curious. Which way? Is this the correct way? It's not. But which way is? Would it be this way? Oh, I noticed a cracked wall. I should have done something there. Ah, so I've explored most of the downstairs, it looks like, and I just have to head upstairs to conquer the rest of the dungeon there. But now I'm curious about the cracked wall. I gotta see it. I just gotta. Ah. Can't go back. Well. It's actually quite intricate. Hang on. How far is it to the next section? Yeah, I think if I'm going to do that... Meh. Not this time. Oh, go away. Oh, shoot. And now we can finally get a bit higher up here. To the next stage of the dungeon. Well, I know there's something down there, but what's over this way first? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'll be wasting all my magic. Why is there... Aw, no. Hang on. Can this push? Does this push? No. Well, I'm curious, but let's move on. Definitely an easy way to make things more difficult. It's just add some ice. Just instant, I don't know, instant way to like make things a bit harder. Oh, come on. I could use one of these spells to make it easier. Oh, what the heck. Well, at least made him easier to deal with. Ouch! I forgot. It's not a bubble. It's just one of those magic things. You know, I do like that thing, and I actually kind of do like that thing in games, the trope of just like reusing bosses for the end part of a game. Just to, I don't know, mix things up a little bit, maybe tweak the bosses to make it a little bit harder than when you fought them before. You know, I actually like that a lot in games. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move any further, we are going to have to pause, and we will be right back. And we are now back, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are now getting very, very close. As a matter of fact, looks like... actually, maybe not very, very close, but we are getting closer to the finale. What is this? Where would you jump? Where am I supposed to go? Okay, it's working so far. Ah! Went too far. Okay, Just gotta wait for him to show back up. And we are good. I think this is going to be more like a gauntlet. I think it's kind of funny. The basement room was kind of like, there was fighting, but it was like kind of maybe a little bit more puzzle focused. But like the last part here kind of feels more like a gauntlet, which I think is kind of, you kind of see as a tradition with Ganon's Tower a little bit there. Okay. Ah, go away, you. Yeah, moblin, I guess. I guess these are moblins. Looks like the way to go is to light these 4 torches. Of course they put it up. Ah! Maybe we don't have to use so much magic. There we go. I'm going to guess that we're probably going to get another repeat boss fight. Something like that. What is going on? Ah! The floor is crumbling! No! Okay, so I guess the idea is to be quick. Oh, come on. Something tells me I'm gonna need some bombs. Ah. Ow. There we go. And they gave you a few so you could experiment. You know, I think I remember there's something in the game that actually increases your bomb capacity, but I don't remember how you do that. I think there's a fairy you see actually that does that. And I think I remember where that fairy is. Oh yeah, that's what I could have been using my rupees on. Gosh, there's a fairy that you can pay to increase your capacity. If you just keep paying her, then she'll increase your bomb capacity or AR capacity. Lots of nice stuff. I completely forgot about it. Well, at least that was over quick. Ah. I could have had a use for my rupees. But alas, we are close to the end. Now that was a good use. Well, this is it.
Ho, ho, ho! It's great that you could come all the way here, Drew. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom!
Well, this mixes things up a little bit. Ah! I wonder how many times I gotta do this here. Yes. Oh no, it was Ganon all along. Who could have seen that coming? It's like, it's kind of a thing that, this is kind of really the first time they did that. I had Ganon disguised as someone else, but they do that a few times. Or like him using some other servants or a pawn. Well, before we go there, there are a few upgrades. Matter of fact, a few important upgrades that we need to get here. So we shall go back to the world of light. First, I'm going to spend my hard-earned rupees. Actually, yeah, like I said, just something to actually spend them on. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, yes, this is where it is. Pond of Happiness. Throw some rupees in, and your wishes will surely come true. Do you want to throw a few? Throw a few. Happiness increased 20 rupees. In total, your happiness is 20. You become happier by one step. For your reference, today you will have good luck. We're going to keep throwing it in. You will have. Okay. We're just gonna... Big Trouble. Ugh, I don't like Big Trouble. I think if I get to 100, it will... I think a fairy comes once I get to 100. I will make your wish come true. I wish to carry more bombs. Then I'll increase your carrying capacity ability so you can carry 15 bombs at maximum. This is just a small happiness I can give to you. Let's see, I think that they eventually let you give more at a time. 50 rupees, yes. Great luck. Awesome. Let's keep increasing that capacity there. $35 arrows. You know, no, at the same time, you know, the current capacity I've had, it's never really impacted my playthrough. But at the same time, like, I don't like being full of rupees, and I collected so many rupees like that I just couldn't put into my wallet. We might do this just a little bit longer. Again, like, I wish I remembered this sooner. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for now. But we are talking about almost the end of the game. I just thought of one other thing, though. We gotta get a giant bomb, and we can... actually... That's not what I wanted. I was trying to cancel, but I guess there really isn't a cancel button. Ah! Go away. You see, at least this game does have something you could spend a good chunk of money on. 100 rupees for 30 bombs.
I also have a new super bomb in stock for only 100 rupees. Please buy it too, mister. Thank you very much. You can drop this bomb off anywhere. Press the A button. Please don't forget it.
That means no dashing. We are almost ready for the final showdown here. We just gotta make one last stop. 3, 2, 1. Mysterious pond. Won't you throw something in? Throw an item.
Hello there. Did you drop this? You are an honest person. I like you. I will give you something important. These are the silver arrows to give Ganon. His last moment, you definitely need them. I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Ganon's cruel power is to blame. You must defeat Ganon.
These are the silver arrows you need to defeat Ganon. And man, I was just thinking, like if you don't, you could go straight to the boss battle without having any idea about this. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else I could throw in there? Maybe my sword? I'm gonna try my sword. Just to see.
I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return.
Yes. Your sword is stronger. You can feel its power throbbing in your...
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego Aghanim, the Dark Wizard, twice. But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay. I would say though, this golden sword will definitely make this a little more doable. Ow. Oh, get over here. Maybe the silver arrows could be helpful here. Nope. Ow. But we do have 3 fairies to help us out. You are doing well, lad. But can you break through the secret technique of darkness? On guard! Ah. Okay, don't want to waste all my magic if I don't have to here. Yes, here we go, we're almost there. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, we have beaten The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Do I have to... I can't even pause to use a fairy? I hope that beep... I'm assuming... yeah, the beeping will have to stop. Welcome, Drew. I am the essence of the Triforce. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Ganon was building up his power here so he could conquer the Light World and make his wish completely true. But now, you have totally destroyed Ganon. His Dark World will vanish. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. Now, touch it with a wish in your heart.
I wish for $1 million.
The Return of the King, Hyrule Castle. I do like the ending sequence of this, showing like all the bad things that happened made good again. And you can say that, and this was a result of Link's wish. The Loyal Sage, Sanctuary. Link managed to take care of quite a lot. He probably made a wish to undo all the evil that Ganondorf did, which was, you know, in and of itself an unselfish wish, you know, and he made everything good again just with that single wish there, which is cool. Vultures rule the desert. Desert Palace. Well, I guess it's the way it was. There's the middle-aged man who we're supposed to pay no attention to. The bully makes a friend. Your uncle recovers your house. Flippers for sale at Zora's Waterfall.
What you looking at?
The Witch and Assistant. Magic Shop. So it's like a cast parade as well. The Lumberjacks at the Woodsman's Hut. Flute Boy plays again. Oh, that's great. He was able to come back and be with his father again. Venus, Queen of Fairies, wishing well. This theme sounds a little bit like the main theme of Final Fantasy, actually. I've always thought that. The Dwarven Swordsmith at the Smithery. Is it Smithery or Smithery? I think it's Smithery. The Bug-Catching Kid in Kakariko Town. He got better! Catching bugs to his heart's content. The Lost Old Man. Still lost, it seems.
Well, I can't go that way. We got those posts that are there.
Or maybe he was fixing them to make another... Maybe he was putting them back up. The Forest Thief, Lost Woods.
What you looking at? I did nothing.
And the Master Sword sleeps again. Forever.
Forever. Forever.
Fantastic game. And now we have the staff roll and a beautiful ending melody written by Koji Kondo here. And I admit that maybe when I was a kid I kind of thought this ending sequence was a bit long and dull, but no, it's really is about the music that just makes you feel things. Producer Shigeru Miyamoto, the band, the creator of The Legend of Zelda himself. The Zelda series has come a long way. Scriptwriter Kensuke Tanabe. That's a pretty good script, actually. A lot of people give him a lot of flack for his some of his storytelling preferences, but no, I think he's done some good stuff. Assistant directors Yoshuhisa Yamamura, Yoichi Yamada. Screen graphics designers Soichiro Tomita, Takaya Amorura. Background designers Masanao Arimoto, Tsuyoshi Watanabe. I don't know if I'm probably butchering a lot of these names. Program director Toshihiko Nagako. Main programmer Yusinari Sojima. Dun, 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 dun. This game really was, I think, did so much to make The Legend of Zelda what it is today, at least the classic Zelda formula. It pretty much set the formula for all Zeldas to follow it in 3D and beyond, up until Breath of the Wild. It was the foundation of the quest structure. Sound composer Koji Kondo. Koji Kondo, one of the all-time greats, maybe arguably the greatest game composer of all time. Matter of fact, I think honestly one of his specialties is the end credits theme, which for a number of games he's done, like just like ending themes. You know, even from the original Super Mario Brothers had an ending theme. The original Legend of Zelda had a unique ending theme. He's just good at it. He's really, really good at it. And here we have the classic of Zelda theme coming in towards the end here. Special thanks Nobuyo Akajima, Yasunori Takenani, Kiyoshi Koda, Takamitsu Kuzuhara, Hironobu Kakui, and Shigeki Yamashiro. Dun, dum, dum, bum, 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 bum. Ah, quest history, location, games, castle dungeon. I think this is supposed to say the number of times you've died in a particular place. Ah, level 1, Dark Palace. Number 2, Swamp Palace. Da da dum dun dun dun. Misery Mire. Dun 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 dun. Total games played 11. And that is the end. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode here today. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Among things that are happening in the future, I do have a big upload coming soon. It's going to be really big, like 6 hours long, kind of big, for Donkey Kong Country 3, a new voice acting project that I've been putting together. I'm getting very close to completion on it, and also we'll be picking up maybe some other playthroughs that I did previously in the past, including Super Mario RPG that I mentioned before. I think I do want to finish that, since this capture card is very good. I hope you all have an excellent and amazing day. Bye, everyone!